Nothing is going wrong. You are being redirected. Have you ever felt like your life was falling apart? A relationship ended. A job opportunity disappeared. A plan you worked so hard for suddenly collapsed. And in that moment, it felt like everything was going wrong. But what if it wasn't? What if the very thing you're calling a setback is actually setting you up for something better? What if life isn't punishing you? What if life is redirecting you? Today, we're going to explore why some of the greatest blessings arrive disguised as disappointments, and why the closed door in front of you may be leading you to the right one. Stay with me until the end, because this message may completely change the way you view your current challenges. When things fall apart, we assume the worst. Human nature tends to interpret unexpected difficulties as failure. We lose a job and think we're falling behind. A relationship ends, and we believe we've lost our chance at happiness.
A dream doesn't happen according to our schedule, and we convince ourselves we've missed our opportunity. But life rarely reveals the full picture in the moment. Imagine trying to understand a movie by watching only one scene. You would have no idea how the story ends. Yet that's exactly what we do. We judge our entire future based on a temporary situation. We assume today's disappointment defines tomorrow's outcome. But life has a way of surprising us. Many of the things we now celebrate began as situations we once resisted. The closed door that saved you. Think about a time when something didn't work out exactly as you wanted. At the time, it felt devastating. You questioned why it happened. You wished things had gone differently. But looking back now, can you see how that experience shaped your journey? Perhaps that failed relationship prevented years of unhappiness. Perhaps losing that job pushed you toward a better career. Perhaps the opportunity you missed made room for something far greater. The truth is, not every closed door is a rejection. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes it's preparation. And sometimes it's redirection. Life sees possibilities that we cannot yet see. Why we resist redirection. Most people resist change because it creates uncertainty. Even when we're unhappy, familiarity feels safe. We know what to expect. We know the routine. We know the people involved. The unknown feels frightening. So when life starts moving us in a new direction, we often fight it. We cling to relationships that have expired. We remain in jobs that drain our spirit. We chase opportunities that no longer align with who we are becoming, not because they're right for us, but because they're familiar. Yet growth almost always requires leaving the familiar behind. You cannot step into a new chapter while desperately holding on to the previous one. The detour is part of the journey. Have you ever used a GPS while driving? Sometimes the road ahead is blocked, construction appears. An accident causes delays. The GPS doesn't panic. It simply recalculates the route. The destination remains the same, only the path changes. Life often works the same way. You may experience delays, unexpected turns, temporary obstacles. But that doesn't mean you're lost. It simply means your route is being adjusted. The destination may still be ahead. The path is just different than you expected. Signs you are being redirected. There are often clues that life is guiding you toward a new direction. One sign is persistent dissatisfaction. You can no longer ignore the feeling that something needs to change. Another sign is repeated obstacles. No matter how hard you push, certain doors refuse to open. A third sign is growing interest in new possibilities. You find yourself drawn toward opportunities, ideas, or paths that never interested you before. And perhaps the strongest sign is intuition. That quiet inner voice that keeps telling you there's something more waiting for you. Pay attention to these signals. They may be pointing toward your next chapter. The hidden purpose of delays. One of the hardest things to accept is timing. We want answers now, results now, success now. But life often moves according to a timeline we cannot fully understand. A seed planted today doesn't become a tree tomorrow. Growth takes time. Preparation takes time. Transformation takes time. Sometimes the delay isn't punishment, it's development. You may be learning lessons you'll need later, building strength you'll eventually depend on, developing wisdom that cannot be rushed. What feels like a delay may actually be preparation for a greater opportunity. Your greatest setback may become your greatest story. Many successful people share a similar experience. The opportunity they desperately wanted never happened. The plan they carefully created failed. The path they expected disappeared. And yet, years later, they often say the same thing. I'm grateful it happened that way. Why? Because the setback redirected them towards something better, something more aligned, something they never would have discovered otherwise. The obstacle became the turning point. The disappointment became the breakthrough. The ending became the beginning. Your current struggle may one day become the story that changed everything. Trust what you cannot yet see. One of life's greatest challenges is trusting the process when you don't understand it. It's easy to trust when everything is working out. It's harder when doors are closing, when plans are failing, when uncertainty surrounds you. But faith isn't about seeing the entire path. It's about taking the next step, even when the destination isn't visible. You don't need all the answers today. You only need enough courage to keep moving forward. Clarity often arrives after action, not before it. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Instead ask, what is this teaching me? What is this preparing me for? What opportunity might be hidden within this challenge? These questions shift your perspective. They transform you from a victim of circumstances into a student of life. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every setback contains information. Every ending creates space for a beginning. The moment you stop resisting the experience and start learning from it, everything changes. If you're facing disappointment right now, if a door has recently closed, if a relationship ended, if a dream didn't unfold the way you expected, take a moment to consider this possibility. Nothing may be going wrong. You may simply be being redirected. The path ahead may look different than the one you planned, but different doesn't mean worse. Sometimes the greatest blessings arrive through routes we never would have chosen ourselves. Trust the process. Trust the lessons. Trust the timing. And most importantly, trust that your story is not finished yet. Because what feels like an ending today may be the beginning of something extraordinary tomorrow. If this message resonated with you, comment, "I trust the journey," below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more wisdom, inspiration, and life-changing insights from clarity and wisdom. Remember, the signs are everywhere. The wisdom is within. The journey begins now.